They are just who you see. They're caring and open. They want to make an impact in this world.
They are so willing to do anything we ask of them. They don't ever expect any sort of accolade or any sort of recognition. It's quite ironic that they are being recognized now, because if you were to ask Jeff and Karen, the last thing they would say is that we're in this for the recognition.
I find them inspiring. I find them fun. I enjoy spending time with them. I love talking with both of them after a play. They always have the most interesting insights and thoughts about what something meant and why it was important or impactful to them. They're kind of the perfect supporters.
I was exposed to UCSD at a very young age. As I was growing up, as a young child, I remember these incredible luminaries from the university spending time in our home. I learned about the campus and its importance in our community at a very young age.
When I was married to Jeff, really, I became engaged with UCSD.
My father and Karen's father were involved very early on a board of overseers of the university as it was starting. And so UCSD in some ways was in my family and in my DNA from a very young age.
It's been very special to see Jeff and Karen not only on their own as leaders, but to see how they fit into that bigger family mosaic, to see the intergenerational partnership with the university.
They have done far more than just give of their fortune. They have given of their time and their leadership ability and their heart, their warmth. They've taken on role after role to lead us, and they're to follow in their parents' footsteps.
I worked with Jeff when he was a very young lawyer, and he joined my law firm, and he was there for a number of years until he left to go to work in the Foster organization, which he is still involved in as the chief executive officer, which he's been for many, many years. But I believe, in addition to their Jewish tradition and their family background, have influenced them to want to improve the world and those who are less fortunate.
So as we were growing up, we often heard about the concept of tikkun olam, which is the notion of repairing the world or leaving the world better. We understand that education is the greatest gift or the greatest hand up or stepping stone that you can give a young person. We find that it can change that person's family, it can change their community. So the impact or the leverage, if you wish, of that support is quite profound on both a personal level and a societal level.
We have been consistently, absolutely blown away by these young people. That the opportunity to interact with them, to engage with them, in some cases mentor them.
I think we've seen the CAF students literally mature and grow up and evolve right before our eyes, which is just so extraordinary. Many of these students, when we meet them as freshmen, they're a little unsure and shy, as many entry-level college students are. And when we meet with them every year and finally see them as they're graduating, it's just profound, the transformation. We always pinch ourselves because we know that these people are going to go out and change the world.
What I always think of when I think of the Silbermans is how they speak on behalf of the students, and they have such genuine emotion in their voices when they talk about how UC San Diego is helping students who otherwise would not get a college education show up and succeed and go on in life.
I think the most profound impact that Jeff and Karen have had is the establishment of the Head of School Scholars program, as well as their involvement with Horizons at Francis Parker School. These two programs are all about kids and providing access and opportunity, and they themselves supporting the kids throughout the program.
So the Belonging Initiative came from conversations with Karen and Jeff, but especially Karen, about her passion and her parents' passion for supporting those individuals who may have the ability but not the opportunity to excel in academia and here at UC San Diego. And we wanted to make sure there was a cohort of students with support of individuals who, first-gen low-income minority women who may not feel they belong in a business econ major. At the same time, we wanted to create a pipeline for those individuals in San Diego to say, UC San Diego and this business econ major, that's for me, I belong there.
I think Karen and Jeff's enthusiasm for the new thing that is being developed that has the ability to change the world in some either small or significant way is what makes working with them so much fun. They ask us each time is what's the impact going to be? So who are we serving? Why are we doing this? And even more than that, digging deeper than that, how are we exposing our art and our product, if you will, to people who wouldn't otherwise have it? How are we getting out of our building? And so with our Without Walls programming, with our education and outreach program, our military programming, it's that stuff that takes us out of the Playhouse walls and frankly off of the UCSD campus and into the community. They want to be part of whatever that thing is that's going to move art and community to the next level.
I'm excited that my dad can be with us tonight because in 1972, my parents made the founding gift to the UC San Diego Foundation, and it is a bit of a full circle for our family, for me and Karen to be fortunate to serve the university and for us to be here tonight.
I will try not to completely lose my composure here. Being the third generation, the third woman, third generation female in my family, to receive this incredible honor and to receive it with my husband, both of us. It's extraordinarily humbling.